Good day, everybody. Welcome back to Let's Play Star Trek Online. With me once again is...
Megalomaniac, hello internet.
Hello. So last time we got to infiltrate a Cardassian ship and fought with some ghosts. Ooh.
Spooky.
I'm sure nothing will come of this though, so let's see what missions we have available.
Yeah, I'm sure ghosts are nothing to be worried about in Star Trek.
No, nothing at all. Oh look, Franklin Drake wants us to do another mission for him. Okay.
Okay.
We need to find one of his operatives that is undercover, and he doesn't want us to rush in guns blazing.
I never rush in guns blazing at all.
Nope. Okay, this doesn't seem sketchy in the slightest. Where is Drozana? Oh, here it is.
Just right up here. Wonder if we'll fight more ghosts. Ooh.
Ooh. Spooky ghosts. Yeah, so Drozana is kind of a messed up, ruined old space station.
The perfect place for there to be ghosts.
Yeah, the perfect place.
Or
for there to be ghosts.
old man Willers is just pretending it's ghosts to keep the kids out and I don't know, find a hidden supply of oil or something.
Nah, no. I mean, this place is run by a Ferengi. He wants people to come.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Slight
what did you?
technical difficulties.
Oh, did you break things again?
No, it's disconnected from the server.
Uh.
This'll just be a second.
Oh, you.
Given
Oh,
that...
whoops. Yeah, so there's some spooky blue lights on the station when you beam in. So maybe things aren't quite what they seem.
The game's spookiness caused me to disconnect.
Yep. And you apparently left the team.
Uh-oh.
You jerk.
It's not my fault. I mean, yesterday their entire servers crashed.
Oh, well, at least you managed to warp into the same instance. While this map is technically a quest zone, it also is technically a space station, so it has all the same amenities.
So is the lack of our away team just intentional, or did the game mess up on that note?
No, it's intentional with this mission, which is partially because it's a space station. Alright, so we need to talk to Balin. In fact, it gives us an option to talk to him or to question him.
Good cop, bad cop. I'm the good cop. Wait, I'm the bad cop.
So one thing that's pretty great about this set of options is, there's three options for dealing with Baylan. There is a very aggressive option, there is a very diplomatic option, and there is a neutral option. If you are Federation and you choose the aggressive option, Baylan goes, "That seems really weird for you!"
You wouldn't really do it.
And fails the mission. And likewise, if you choose the very diplomatic option when you're a Klingon, he's just all, "No.
See, what would be better is
Get
if
out
you
of
were
here."
able to choose the aggressive option, then hit him.
Anyway, we'll just be diplomatic about this.
Yes.
And it's basically saying, I know you guys don't like money, so why don't you do something for me?
Yeah, I know the rest of the universe has this whole economy thing, but you guys are all just happy-go-lucky, do things for the
Space,
common good,
yeah, space hippies.
ignoring how, we actually earn a type of currency in this game.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's and that currency doesn't come from nowhere either. I mean, it actually does have a basis in something.
Mm-hmm.
It is just a little on the goofy side, all things considered.
Well, the entire concept of Star Trek completely lacking, the Federation completely lacking any type of commerce is just, it breaks down if you think about it for more than about 5 seconds.
Well, no, the Federation does have commerce because there are traders everywhere.
Yeah, but money in that case.
Well, they're exchanging goods. There actually within the shows there's very little like other than specifically dealing with like Quark. All the other times that you see trade in Star Trek is one-for-one goods exchanges. And even then, in Deep Space Nine, you see a lot of one-for-one good exchanges.
Yeah, I'm just remembering one episode of Deep Space Nine where Jake wanted to get a baseball card and had to go through a long series of favors rather than having actual money.
Yeah. So anyway, it turns out that the reason that these replicators are on the fritz is because there is a power drain. And so we need to reroute power through a bunch of systems in order to stabilize.
So press buttons until they work.
Yeah, it's basically like the simple explanation is that the EPS system on this station is really old and really bad, so of course it can't handle using modern equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we just need to regulate the power flow through a number of systems. And whenever you scan each one, it will tell you like how you can actually map the power to each one. So replicators needs to start and end the link.
Mm-hmm.
You can see here, example, gravity control can connect to environmental control in the defense grid, but not to replicators, which means I can't use this one next.
In other words, it's certainly a long sequence of things to press.
Yeah. Environmental controls cannot connect to the holosuites.
The second one was environmental controls to the replicators, which seemed to work.
Yeah. Environmental controls. Replicators must have a connection to environmental controls. So we're going to the environmental controls. Sorry, holosuite said they couldn't connect to controls. Environmental controls cannot connect to the holosuite. So we are currently on the environmental controls.
Right. We'll get there eventually.
Doo-doo-doo. I think it's to the defense grid next.
The fourth connection must be to the defense grid.
Okay, yep, so it's not to here now. Oh no, we need to go to the gravity control.
All this because the Ferengi couldn't hire an electrician.
Yeah, what a jerk.
He's your species.
Still a jerk. Alright, so now, yep. We went to gravity control. Now fourth means we need to get to the defense grid. Okay, fifth has to go to... Alright, so we're on the defense grid.
Mm-hmm.
Defense grid...
Sure, you could make a song about this.
And there's some that we actually have to use more than once. We need to do 6, so I need to connect to... I think I need to go back into gravity control. Nope. Alright, let's try this again. So replicators to... Oh, what was the second one again?
Environmental control.
It was, yeah, it was environmental control. To hollow suites. Oh, no, it wasn't.
Gravity control.
Yep. Environmental. To gravity.
Watch us flail around uselessly trying to solve a puzzle.
Oh, it's a good puzzle.
Yeah.
To defense grid.
I'd be sad if we were getting tripped up on a simple puzzle.
And then defense grid. Who was next?
Which actually is something I like about this game, is it makes you use your brain rather than say...
Yeah, there's...
Which one
there
to
are
hit in sequence.
Yeah, there are a lot of missions, especially in the... especially in these featured episodes that have more than just run around and shoot people, which is very, very nice.
Yeah,
so we were just on the defense grid. We already tried gravity control, so it's got to go to... actually, I guess it's got to go back to environmental controls, which then goes back to the replicators. There we go.
Okay, because we need to do this separately.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I have the sequence now, so.
Oh yeah, of course.
Essentially, the trick is to just completely ignore the hollow suites.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's actually also hinted because he does mention that the hollow suites are a problem.
But yeah, I remember there was some quest later on where basically the puzzle is a complex math problem.
And there are a few missions where you have to do basically like slide puzzles to arrange some to arrange some chips into the right order.
Now we have to find Zamara. Still wish he'd hit him. It's not letting me hit him.
Well, I mean, you are hitting him,
yeah, but, I mean, it's
but
not working.
it is not effective.
It's like me trying to kill all the spider mounts in Neverwinter. It doesn't work.
So, speaking of Neverwinter, a boss I just completed there was, in fact, a giant spider.
Of course. It's a D&D game. I'd be insulted if there wasn't a giant spider.
There are a lot of giant spiders. Oh, so here's Zamara, and it seems that people are actually looking for her. And the ghosts are watching.
They're always watching.
Okay.
Oh god, I forgot this quest. We have to play Dabo.
Yeah, well, you know, Dabo is...
I don't like Dabo.
It's fine.
At least we don't have to, like, win.
No, yeah, you just have to play it. And so Dabo was added into the game long before this mission was included. But in the normal flow of the game, as things are now, this is basically the tutorial to Dabo itself.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really simple, honestly.
It's essentially roulette, kinda.
Yeah, it's all right. So you can choose where you want to place a bet. Whatever. Whatever. It honestly doesn't matter.
See, my
Um,
question here is: this is Lita from Deep Space Nine. Shouldn't she be like 100 at this point?
it's a hologram,
Oh, is it?
actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't say it's a hologram.
Actually, yeah, it doesn't here, but somewhere else it does. And the all the stuff surrounding. Oh, actually, no. If you just hover over her, it specifically says
Oh, does it?
Hololita. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Of course, the hologram's now pining for her husband.
Aw. They didn't all of her ambient dialogue is voiced,
Mm-hmm.
and they didn't quite record a lot of it. So while it's a really nice touch that they've done that, I kind of wish that they did a little more.
I wonder if it's the original actress.
It is, yeah.
It is.
Yeah, in fact, she was the first original actor after the game launched to have provided a voice for the game.
Hmm.
Um,
She's not exactly a super expensive one.
which is
Not to
very
insult her
likely,
career or anything, but
yeah, which is very likely why Cryptic was able to get her as the first one after the game launched.
yeah.
I mean, the first one is still Leonard Nimoy because he
Mhm.
does play himself, and he plays Spock in Star Trek
Spoilers.
Online. Well, it's not a spoiler. He narrates the introduction to each zone. It is actually supposed to be quotes from his log.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's actually not a secret that Ambassador Spock is the one who is doing those logs. Um, anyway, so we found evidence of Davidians on Drozana Station.
Yes, now we have to go to Deep Space K7.
Oh, right. Yeah. This mission has a bunch of back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of dumb.
It's kind of annoying.
Yeah. So we need to.
There's a Klingon right there.
Oh. Yeah.
My finger is not hovering over the fire all weapons button at him.
He's not showing up as hostile, is he?
No, he's not.
Yeah. Anyway, heading to K7.
Yes. Not just K7, Deep Space K7. I'd like to picture that in the future, Circle K and 7-Eleven just kind of merged, and that's how you get Deep Space K7. Where do I need to go? Oh, there it is.
And we've only been there before.
Oh, once.
Yeah, once, because there's very little reason to ever actually go to Deep Space K7.
If I remember correctly, Mackenzie Calhoun is there.
Uh,
I know he's somewhere. I know he's somewhere on some space station game. I think it's K7, which is he's a character from a novel series called New Frontier, which is like one of the few Star Trek novel series I actually bothered reading.
I don't think I noticed him in the wiki's list of characters that have actually been in other media, but maybe that list was only people who showed up in the TV shows.
From what I understand, it's like New Frontier is one of the more popular book series, but still kind of Star Trek's book timeline isn't nearly as kind of well referenced as, say, Star Wars.
Alright, where... I don't think Calhoun is on this one. I think he is on. I think he's on Memory Alpha.
That's possible too. I just remember him being somewhere on some space station. That's not a space dock.
Yeah. Or no, he is on. He's on Earth Space Dock. He's.
Oh, is he?
Like.
Okay,
yeah,
I'm completely wrong then.
Yeah, he is like the guy you. Wait, sorry. Who are you looking? Who are you talking about?
Mackenzie Calhoun.
Oh no, he's over there.
Okay, so he is on this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I was thinking about something else then.
Oh.
It's almost like Cryptic decided to take all the canon characters and put them on the same place.
Yeah.
There's not very many of the canon canon characters that show up anywhere else.
Oh, we just saw Hollow Lita.
Yeah, she shows up everywhere there's a Dabo table.
True. Spock narrates. Oh, here's Icheb from Voyager.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mentioned in a previous video that so for all the years I've been playing Star Trek Online and taking missions from him because he's one of the PvP quest givers, it never clued in
that it was a kid from Voyager.
That it was one of the kids from Voyager. Like I knew that Naomi was because she's a major character, whereas Icheb is also kind of a major character, but Naomi always got more billing.
Well, she was in it
of
longer,
the kid characters, and she was in it longer.
I think Icheb was in like the last season or so, maybe the last two seasons.
But I mean, it was kind of a shame that I forgot him because I actually liked the Borg kids. Anyway, this fellow's going to make a weapon for us.
An anti-ghost weapon.
Yep.
It's a proton pack. Isn't
Pretty
it?
much.
We're going to cross the streams, aren't we?
Something like that. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay, that was actually just the mission. Okay. So we get to choose one proton pack.
That is sure a hard choice.
Yeah. And then that leads us right to the next mission where we need to go back to Drozana Station and find out what the Tholians are doing. Not Tholians, that's another
Davidians.
series. What the Davidians are doing there.
I'd just like to say we ain't afraid no ghosts.
Alright, so we need to leave the system and go back to Drozana.
So the technical name is Synchronic Proton Distortion Prototype Assault Rifle.
Yep.
They got the word proton in there, so I'm good.
Yeah, it is. It is basically the only weapon in the entire game that does proton damage. I'm going to have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure that it's still the only weapon in the entire game that does proton damage. Anti-proton. Oh, they've changed it. Oh no, yeah, the special mode deals regular proton damage. Anti-proton is a top level regular energy type. Which, if I remember correctly, what anti-proton's special gimmick is. So all the energy types in the game have a special gimmick, and if I remember correctly, anti-proton's is basically that it has double the combat ratings of all the other energy types, because it's basically designed to be the endgame rating energy type. Although that said, you can still do really well with all the other ones because they all have very special bonus. They all have very effective bonuses.
Right.
You know, like my favorite one is Tetrion, which has a pretty good chance of stripping all, like basically dealing damage to all of a target's shields, as opposed to just the facing that you're shooting at.
Alright, time to go bust some ghosts.
Yep. Oh, or the server could stop responding.
Oh, did it get you this time?
I'm just getting server not responding. It'll probably come back in just a moment.
Yeah, I see you over there.
Oh yeah. Oh nope, I disconnected.
Sheesh.
Uh,
What are you doing, man?
what am I doing? Hey, it's not my fault the server's doing this.
Uh-huh, that's what I said before. Did you believe me?
Maybe.
Okay.
Oh, and this time I actually stayed in the party. So
No,
ha.
you disconnected, and then as soon as you reconnected, it just rejoined you actually.
Yeah, but when you disconnected before, you when you logged back on, you didn't get. Come on, you didn't get re-added into the party.
True. But yeah, I think their servers have been kind of explodey lately due to launching a new game.
Yeah, yeah. Just yesterday they had a company-wide crash on the servers.
Hmm.
It took down all their games.
Yeah, I know. Star Trek Online got back up pretty fast, at least, because I saw somebody playing it. But
That's good.
but yeah, Neverwinter was down for 4 or 5 hours, I think.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping to play some of that last night, and I just had to go to bed. Are you coming in or something?
Oh, I was still waiting for you to reconnect. Sorry.
No, I what? You didn't see me join the party? Like
Well,
you,
I saw you
you
join the
specifically
party. I thought you were
mentioned.
still like in a loading screen or something. Okay, we're here. We can kill ghosts.
Jeez. Anyway,
This thing actually looks pretty nice too.
yeah. Oh, where's?
Hang on. Do I have the? Oh, never mind. That's my minigun.
Uh,
There it is. Actually, what does this look like?
uh, it doesn't seem to want to show up, but I think it will once we finally start attacking.
Hmm.
But it is pretty neat, and it has a nice um, special effect on like it's. I don't know if it did it in like if it was the only weapon that did it when it first came out, but its secondary fire has it's basically a chain lightning effect.
Hmm.
Oh, there's some temporal fluctuation in triolic energy around here. That's nothing to worry about, right?
Temporal
But the thing,
fluctuation?
yeah, that happens all the time, right?
Yeah. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? We'll end up going back in time or something.
Yeah, we do that every other week, honestly.
The flashlight is a device. I did not know that.
Yeah, it's kind of a goofy one, honestly. Like, there's not really any real reason to use it because it's not like it sheds a lot of light, and you can still see things pretty well. And there's a goofy thing where it'll just straight up randomly shut off every now and then.
It's to add ambience and not a bug at all.
Yep. There's a dead Ferengi here. Oh, he suffered from triolic radiation poisoning.
Whoops.
Oh, look, my flashlight just turned off.
It's like we're playing Half-Life here.
Nah. It's blue lights. Oh no, that is a fully locked door.
It's too bad we don't have high energy weapons to cut through it.
Yeah. If only. Like, why couldn't we have been prepared?
Where are you?
I went back out the other door. You're the only one we can go through.
It's too dark. I can't see. Oh, there we go. If only I had a flashlight.
So this area here, since this was the
Spiders.
first, oh, they're all dead.
Space spiders.
So because this was Let me rephrase this. As the second featured episode series, the big thing that this series added to the game was class-specific objectives and interaction points. So if I wasn't around as an engineer, we would actually have to go around this blocked door in order to get to the next location. But I can just override it
Yay!
and open it up. And a lot of missions, like all the remastered missions now have things like that, and they try to do something like that for every mission that was going forward.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was the chain lightning. That's pretty neat. And a lot of the missions also will have an achievement for going through it with with a person of each type, so that you can get all of the bonuses.
Mm-hmm. Use the proton rifle. Okay.
Yeah, these guys take bonus damage from proton energy.
Sure is glad we made that huge trip across the galaxy to get these.
Yeah, it was very useful.
Too bad our other crew members don't have any.
We could just redo that mission a bunch of times and
Nope,
get
too
more
lazy.
of them if we cared. Yeah, too lazy. Another thing about the proton gun is that it is so it's person's just mentioning that these synchronic rifles do extra damage to the Davidians. Because it's a Ghostbuster gun and we're fighting ghosts.
Ooh.
Ooh, spooky.
They're gonna go back in time and murder Mark Twain.
Ah.
Did you mention that that's where they're from last week?
I mentioned that. I mentioned that they were in like we talked that they were in Next Generation, but we didn't actually say.
They're from a two-parter of Next Generation where basically the crew goes back in time and meets Mark Twain to stop them.
Yeah. So apparently the elevator got stuck and we need to fix it.
We should have taken the stairs.
Yeah, we should have, seriously. Someone locked the... Oh, come on. Alright. Okay, there we go. Thankfully, the door didn't glitch quite as badly as when I was playing Neverwinter the other day. There we go. So, what's supposed to happen is we get inside and the door locks on us.
Instead, what happened was we didn't get inside and the door locked on us.
Well, the door reclosed on us, but thankfully we were able to still hit the... we're still able to hit the override and get it to open again. Oh, there's some maintenance log. I'm sure that means nothing, though.
Nah. I'm still convinced that at the end of this we're going to find a guy and pull off a mask and be Old Man Wheelers.
Oh, that doesn't want to open. Okay. Oh, now we're just basically going to... Oh, whoa, there's someone in there.
It's probably a trap. I'll be ready to bravely shoot whoever runs through this door.
Oh, we're hoping to get inside and save the person who is in here, and... Oh, nope, they're already dead.
Gasp. I am shocked.
But this is a locked room and there's no one in here. Who could have killed her? Wah, wah, wah.
I'm sure any survival horror fans out there would hate me for just completely killing the mood of this.
I don't think this could be that much of a survival horror.
Yeah, I know.
Thing.
It's like I give them points when they try to do like horror in some other game genre, but it doesn't work.
No, this mission though is actually sufficiently creepy. Well, at least it would have been if this wasn't like my fifth or sixth time doing the mission.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember when it first came out, it was actually pretty cool. Like there was actually a lot to it. And there's like something that we will be coming across in just a moment here that it further enhances the.
Fighting a Final Fantasy summon here.
Yeah. All right. Well, there's. So that's all them taken care of. Let's bypass this relay. Two more relays we need to find now. And I need to be careful down this hallway because...
See, that is pretty creepy.
Yeah.
That I will give them points for.
Yeah, that is a really neat touch. Anyway, you gotta be careful with that because that stuff will hurt us. And I
Big
think...
green, poisonous-looking goop.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's something I could have done to repair it.
There's something I can do.
Oh, okay, so it's
Yes.
your thing.
Yes.
All right.
My remote override.
Okay, so that's the science thing for this mission. All right, that's another relay. Oh, I think that's the person that we were looking for. He just vanished. How could someone do that?
Old Man Willers.
Ah!
He would have gotten away with it, too, if it weren't for us meddling kids and our pet Ferengi.
Are you saying I'm the pet? Come on now.
Well, come on, the show was named after the dog. Don't feel bad. Yeah, the voiceover actually is very, very much lending to the creepy factor.
Yeah.
I would say
Yeah,
this does it a lot better than like Old Republic zombies, space zombie stuff, where they just throw you in dark hallways, which just makes it a pain in the ass to see rather than being actually scary.
Yeah. Also, those space zombies are not really like scary or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're just monsters, as opposed to being like spooky or anything.
Yeah.
And it's bad enough that they have two space zombies as well.
Oh, yeah, I mean the rackhools. So there is specifically an instance later in the game that involves the rackhools as basically trying to be kind of scary, putting you in a lot of dark hallways, but it doesn't come off as scary to me.
Yeah. So it turns out that this guy seems pretty crazy.
No, you think?
He's running away from us for some reason. Come on, there we go.
We're crossing the streams, man.
Don't cross the streams. You should know better than that. Oh no, you vaporized him.
Oh no, I killed a ghost.
You can't kill a ghost. Oh, there's some more Davidians. We should probably take care of them.
There's Neverwinter messing me up again. I'm used to the need, greed, pass hotkeys, except they are completely different between this and Neverwinter.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Neverwinter shift 1 2 3, and this is like Control A Z something.
Maybe they'll change them at some point.
I mean, I'm sure I could
For
change it myself if I wasn't lazy, but
yeah. So it turns out that our creepy murderer was actually a hologram, and the triolic energy was messing with his program.
now he's all better.
In a manner of speaking.
By better, I mean dead.
Yeah. Anyway, it turned out that the encryption key was found in his routine, so we'll just leave this floor now. Doo doo doo.
Get away from the creepy voice.
Yep, we're all done here. Alright, so now we're at the computer core level. So this is apparently where the Davidians' nest is. Let's find out what they're up to.
No good, I tells you. No good.
No good. There is also another really neat mission that I don't think it occurs. So that one just needs to be unlocked from down the hallway. I don't think it occurs on Drozana Station, but they have another really neat horror-themed mission that they play on Friday the 13th and Halloween. So I'll have to do that one as a... Yeah, we will see that whenever the next either one of those is, which I think is going to end up being around the same time, because if I remember correctly, the next Friday the 13th is in September.
Well, conveniently, we record these on Friday anyway, so...
Yeah, what is up with that? And speaking of things that I should probably get around to recording, Cryptic recently overhauled the Crystalline Entity mission, and I should probably record how it looks now. They did a special event for most of the month where if you did the mission once a day, you would get a special item, and if you did it 14 days within a basically 3.5 week period, you could turn it in for some rewards, which not really like big things, but it was kind of a nice bonus on top of doing the mission.
Basically, the Crystalline Entity as a pet.
You got a shard of the Crystalline Entity as a non-combat pet. It's all right. It's a little small.
I don't know if it's worth doing the exact same thing 14 times.
The new version of the mission is actually pretty quick, and it's actually kind of fun now. And it's been reworked in a manner like the rest of the fleet actions, like Starbase 24. So there is standings on it, and you can also get a thing for your ship by placing well on it. And apparently we've got a dead body of a person from the 23rd century here. Apparently the Davidians are dragging people through time. Who would have thought?
People who knew what the Davidians are and what their original episode was.
Yeah. Where is that? There's the door out of here. Oh, it's this.
We're going to run into Amelia Earhart.
No,
because Star Trek actually explained what happened to her. Never mind.
No, these aren't actual... Like, those are ghosts, not ghost Davidians.
I was going to say, if we have to kill all these guys, we are kind of screwed.
Okay. So, on the way down to the computer core, there's some side rooms that you can get into, and I think this room is actually the tactical bonus objective for this map, which allows you to activate a console to turn on some weapons, or maybe it's something else. In any case, there is each of the side rooms on the way down gives you something for the final boss fight, but one of them is only activatable by tactical. Okay, so this one here is saying that the Davidians are leeching power, so if we mess around with the power controls, we may be able to do something that will affect them in their nest. You know, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. Anything that hurts them is clearly better for us. In
Yeah,
fact, let's go
yeah.
back out to our ships and just blow up the station.
I think Balin might have an objection to that.
Not if he's on the station after we blow it up, or when we blow it up.
He wouldn't be on the station anymore after we blew it up.
Exactly. And he wouldn't have any objections then.
Okay, so this one, activating the one in here will force the Davidians to be in phase with us, which means that we can deal more damage to them. Oh, but there's spiders in here.
Jeez, spiders.
Yes, and the tactical one allows us to turn on turrets that will also engage the Davidians.
Mm-hmm. So what I said before about it not being a D&D game without giant spiders, I should rephrase and say it's not a video game without giant spiders.
There's plenty of video games that don't have giant spiders.
Okay, it's not an MMO without giant spiders.
So here's some... Yeah, here they are. So let's get ready for a big fight.
I'll just stand behind your wall and
Convenient shield generator.
shoot them with my proton gun.
Yeah, this is also kind of a tough fight.
Because they completely ignore your shields.
Oh, they don't completely ignore them, but they do ignore a lot of your shields, yeah.
And he just killed me.
Come on, bring me back up.
Yeah, revive the guys with the proton packs.
There, let me try to get you up.
Yay.
Yeah, and the best thing about the proton packs is still that it deals AoE damage. Well, sorta, because I mean it does a chain lightning effect. Anyway, so we got rid of the Davidians in the control room. Now there's a time portal in here, so we'd better just scan them and see what's going on.
Method of traveling through time number 1. Davidian time portal. And guess what? Now we get to go back to K7.
Yeah. Yeah, so they have not fixed that problem. Anyway, yep, let's beam back to the ship. And then warp back to sector space. And then fly. And then fly out to K7.
Because God knows you can't transmit data over long distances in Star Trek. That's magic.
Yeah. What sort of crazy magic is that?
I mean, I guess you can kind of explain it by the fact that we're working for, top secret spy agency, but
it's still pretty nonsense.
It is.
There's a fellow over there flying the USS Ptolemaeus.
He's going to become Gundam.
I hope he is at least flying a carrier.
Or a science ship without weapons.
There we go. Jeez, that took a while to pop up.
Prepare to ram it until they let us dock. USS Tesla. The T is not capitalized.
Yeah, someone who's... Yeah. There's someone inside the space around K7 whose ship was the Ming Death Star. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Anyway, let's analyze this scan data.
I'll be right there.
Approximate linked date, Earth Standard Year 2265.
Oh, and here's Mackenzie Calhoun.
Yep.
Who should also be like 100, but if I remember correctly, his species is long-lived or something anyway.
So apparently the portal is a little unstable, but it can be stabilized by shooting it with energy weapons.
So I was right at blowing up the station. That would fix it.
Well, no, because our energy weapons won't actually do anything to it.
Well,
I mean, because that would cause an explosion inside that area, not necessarily hit it with an energy weapon.
well then. Bye, Mackenzie Calhoun.
Bye. Anyway, heading back out into normal space, and then we can contact Mr. Drake and get our rewards.
Our goodies.
We need something special for doing this one.
We haven't completely finished it yet. They're going to save the best for last.
Yeah, in fact, next week we're going to finish off and see what the Davidians' real plans are.
They're going to go back in time and kill H.G. Wells.
Oh no.
Fortunately for them, H.G. Wells is really a woman. Ah! Warehouse 13 reference.
But yeah, to see the stunning conclusion of the Davidian arc, we'll just have to wait until next week.
I think we win.
So, thank you all for watching, and we hope to see you all next time.
Bye, Internet.